Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at one of those really buzzy health supplements you might have seen around. It's called Dose Daily. Yeah, this little 2-ounce liquid shot. They're marketing it pretty hard as like the shortcut to liver health, claiming it can help undo years of bad decisions.
That's a pretty big claim for such a small product.
Right. So our mission today is basically to cut through the hype. Is this thing legitimate? Or are we just, staring down the barrel of a really expensive, maybe kind of mandatory orange juice habit? Let's unpack it.
Okay, yeah, and our sources give us a pretty detailed look. We're dissecting the science, the company's own claims, which is key, and then, well, the often messy reality of what users are actually experiencing.
Sounds good. So let's dive right in with the main attraction, that headline claim. The company says their formula decreased liver enzyme levels by 52%. Massive number.
It is a massive number, and it's definitely the core of their marketing. But we need some crucial context here.
Okay.
That statistic. It comes from the company's own double-blind, placebo-controlled trial.
Ah, okay, their own study.
Exactly. And get this, it involved only 30 participants. 30.
Wait, hang on. 30 people, a 52% decrease. That's an enormous claim. Almost sounds too good to be true, right? To base everything on a sample size that small. Does the source material give that any credibility?
Well, what's interesting, and maybe why it gets traction, is that the core ingredients themselves, they actually have genuine scientific backing.
Oh, like what?
We're talking milk thistle. That's been studied for decades, literally, as a liver protectant. And turmeric, or rather its active compound curcumin, which is well known for, real anti-inflammatory properties.
Okay, so the components are legit.
Yes. The claim feels plausible because the ingredients aren't just made up.
And didn't they say something about absorption? Like their turmeric is special.
Right. They claim their specific bioavailable turmeric formula is absorbed 24 times better than standard versions. So they're suggesting they've engineered it to actually get into your system and work effectively.
Okay, so we've got this small company study with a big claim, but backed by ingredients that, well, actually have some science behind them. Now let's talk about what happens when real people use it. You mentioned a split personality in the user reviews.
Yeah, this is where it gets really variable. You see some genuinely positive reports, people saying they have more energy, some even reporting better lab results after using it for months.
Okay, so it works for some.
It seems so.
Yeah.
But then, on the flip side, you have others who saw absolutely zero change in their liver enzymes, even after taking it consistently every day.
No effect at all.
And even more concerning, actually. One review detailed a case where a doctor specifically told the user to stop taking the shots.
Whoa, why?
Because their bilirubin levels spiked. And for you listening, bilirubin is a key waste product the liver has to process. If it spikes, that's a sign the liver is struggling or overloaded.
Okay, that's serious. That suggests it could actually be harmful for some people. Needs immediate medical attention, kind of serious.
Potentially, yes. It shows that for some individuals, this product might cause real distress.
So the medical outcomes are all over the place, potentially risky even. But let's say it did work for someone. The reviews also mentioned huge practical problems, right? The cost, the logistics.
Oh, absolutely. The subscription model is,
Yeah.
well, aggressive. You're paying over $3 per shot. That adds up incredibly fast.
$3 a pop every day. Wow.
Yeah. And then there's the delivery. If you're taking these daily, like they recommend, you get 48 little glass containers delivered every single month.
48. Good grief. Where do you even put all that?
Exactly. The sources kept highlighting these storage nightmares and just the sheer volume of recycling involved. It's not just money, it's space, it's hassle.
Yeah.
Significant commitment.
Okay, so synthesizing all this, what's the overall verdict from the source material? If someone's genuinely trying to improve their liver health, what's the takeaway?
Well, the balanced view seems to be this. Dose Daily probably isn't an outright scam. The ingredients, as we said, have some scientific basis, and that small clinical study, while limited, did show some promise.
But there's always a but, isn't there?
There is, and it's crucial. Supplements are not magic erasers for your lifestyle choices. They can't undo years of damage on their own.
Right.
They should only ever be seen as potential support used alongside actual medical advice and, importantly, a real commitment to healthier habits like diet and exercise.
So this deep dive really highlights that tension, doesn't it? Between the flashy scientific marketing hook and the messy reality of making it work in the real world. Okay, here's a final thought for you to chew on. Given that you really need to combine this pretty expensive, high-hassle supplement with already making responsible lifestyle changes, Does that mean its real benefit is limited? Like maybe it's primarily helpful only for that small group of people who are already dedicating significant time, effort, and frankly, budget to their health anyway. Something to think about. We'll catch you on the next investigation.